or flash cupping at first. This is where loosens their tension right now. Working with warm hands. He's giving you a beautiful hug with a short "I love you too." Here we are in the woods, the lovely Bluebell Woods on a May weekend, summer's morning, with the bird sound, the bluebells. I can hear woodpeckers and lots of little garden birds today. So I have with me a client, Verity. We're going to be doing an Indian head massage. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Oh, good. During the treatment, you may well see colours behind closed eyelids, and they're beautiful rainbow colours. Just really relax, lovely comfortable breathing, and I'll slowly bring you into it and slowly bring you out of it. Okay?
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, Verity, take 3 nice long breaths. So first of all, after 3 sweeps of a C and a backward C over each shoulder blade, we're now massaging with the thenar, the base of the hand, around the soft tissue of the scapula on the left side. Warming, introducing movement, relaxation to the area, encouraging the muscle to relax and let go of any tension. Using the thenar muscle now on the right side, especially over the trapezius muscle, coming down, feeling the edge of the bottom of the scapula, warming more fully movement into the top, an area that can feel a lot of tension, and then in between the spine and the shoulder blade bone, and up again, and then transferring the weight to the ends of the fingers, all the finger pads together, especially over the muscle of the trapezius, as I call it, the swimmer's muscle, this area right here in between the shoulder length and the neck can be quite pronounced on swimmers as they do the breaststroke. It really works that muscle, tones it, very strong trapezius. This is an area we use every day, whether we're making a cup of tea, lifting the kettle, or whether we're carrying shopping bags. It works for us every day. Yeah, so the area's now going nicely soft, ready for a little bit more Indian head massage technique. Coming around to the other side, again using the ends of the fingers from the shoulder point here, across to the neck, down the side of the spine, but not on the spine. Switching my fingers to point downwards, and then tracing that line under the bottom of the scapula, feeling the point of those wings, and then upwards. And now, those 3 smoothing massage techniques, smoothing the agitation, the activity that has happened over those areas, smoothing the muscle, the soft fascia out again. Lovely, this is the perfect top for it. So now just coming with my knuckles of my index and middle finger, each side of T1, thoracic 1, which is that knobbly bone in the base of the neck. And I'm using my other hand to secure Verity so she doesn't feel pushed forward on this lovely hill. And just pressing very gently into this area. This can feel quite sore, almost bruised here, even though it's not a bruise, but it can feel like there's constant tension there. And when pressed like this, even gently, it can smart. It can feel like you've had an injury there. And it's because the muscle is in spasm, because it's trying to hold this very heavy neck up, this very heavy head and neck. And so I'm just feeling the nature of this T1 at the moment. I'm just tuning into the energy and the tightness or not of this muscle and bone area. And now just tuning into Verity's breathing. So as Verity breathes out, I just press a little more and then relieve the knuckles, come down and wait for the breath again, and gently press. So I'm actually underneath each vertebra at the space where the disc would be. And it really helps as a therapist to tune your breathing in line with your client. And you'll probably find that it happens anyway, just naturally. So I'm just gently pressing underneath each vertebra before the start of the next vertebra with my knuckles, and I'm getting a sense of whether I need to press more or less, and whether I bring in the point of my knuckles or whether I bring in more of the part of my finger above the knuckle. So you're always sensing how much to give. Sometimes I actually stay in a position for more than one breath, maybe 2 or 3 breaths, if I feel that the person needs more attention at that part of the spine. Coming back to the smoothing sea. Lovely. Now I'm going to be doing some percussion movements over the top of the shoulder, back and forth, using actually not just the sides of my little finger and hand, but bringing more fingers into play, and that helps the feeling for the receiver. It shares the load, spreads the weight, so that it's not quite so harsh when you're bringing more fingers in. You notice I'm using my body weight back and forth rather than my hands and arms so much. That helps you as a therapist to balance and not strain your own shoulders and trapezius. Lovely. So this is a hacking technique. And now on to cupping. So using my hands like cups, forming little bowls. Sometimes this can sound like horses' hooves, gently cupping on a road. And this is a very nice feeling for the receiver. The wonderful thing about it is it's unpredictable. The receiver doesn't know where the cups are going to go next. It's a nice speedy action. And they just can only do one thing, and that is relax. Okay, back to the smoothing action. It's so lovely here in the bluebells. I can hear all sorts of animal and bird sounds. We heard a Chinese water deer earlier, and now I can hear some woodpecker sounds. We're surrounded by numerous trees, so you'd never be able to spot it. And then just warming into those shoulders, picking them up. I'm not pinching, I'm just picking up the whole muscle area of that trapezius up to the shoulder point and round. Okay, now coming up to the shoulders, bringing thumbs forward in a line symmetrically, either side of the base of the neck. And then coming away an inch from the neck. We're going to be doing about 4 lines forward. And then away again about an inch. Coming forward, this is about over the bra line area that can feel quite sore in some people. And then over the shoulder point. Lovely. And then coming back over the shoulder point. Over the bra line. Now coming up to the top of the shoulders from that middle point between the scapula. So nice and firmly in an upward triangle. Always pushing upwards. And actually scooping that muscle between my fingers and thumb. And then a little bit higher. Shorter line of triangle. And then lower. So I'm actually touching the top of the scapula here, just the edge of it. Coming up. Oh yeah, I can feel a couple of clicks on the left side. So that's good, it's getting rid of that tension there. Lovely. Oh, this feels really good. Coming up over that middle line again, and then back up to that top little line within the triangle, an upside down triangle. Fantastic. Now I'm going to work my way a little bit higher over the shoulders, each side of the base of the neck, using my thumbs symmetrically in a parallel motion going forwards, always pushing the pressure forwards in this case, and then an inch further apart. This feels good there, lots of muscle to work with. And an inch further apart again. This is about the bra line area, which can be more bony, it can feel quite sore on some people. And then further still over the very bony shoulder point and the deltoid. And now coming backwards using my fingers, so mainly the index finger, but actually all the fingers come into play here, helping the index finger to bring its strength backwards. And then back over that bra line again. And one nearer, not quite at the base of the neck yet. And then even nearer. Oh, wonderful, right at the base of the neck. This can feel quite sore here, so use your weight compassionately in a caring motion. Really feel into what your client is feeling here. You might be doing this for your wife or hubby, for a best friend, for a daughter or son, or for a grandparent. So lovely to be able to give, so lovely to be able to help someone and make them feel better. And now bringing the whole of the thenar muscle and the base of the hand forward, starting at the base of the neck, coming forwards in this fashion, securing the person so you're not pushing their whole body, but you're simply pushing that trapezius muscle over. That should feel really nice. And then again, returning the action over all 4 levels of the shoulder, 3 or 4 times. And then back over the bra line. And the shoulder points. Super. Feels really good. Just picking the shoulders up now. Now I'm going to bring my arms in without pushing Verity off this hill, and then pushing shoulders down, a lot of pressure, and down the arms, coming forward, weight down, rolling my hands so you've got more action than just the movement of your arm, and down. Really nice to roll your hands once you've got into the motion of this lovely technique, so that there's even more massage going on over the top of the shoulders than just the movement of your arm, the whole arm. Lovely. And now some elimination technique, letting go, letting go,